Did you go to your grandma's house and ride golf carts?
No, we didn't even have a golf cart. We rode a buggy, a wagon, and a horse. We didn't have a golf cart.
Was the horse good? Did he ever act up?
I don't know. Grandpa took care of the horse and we just rode in the wagon.
Do you catch crawdad and play in the springs like I do here at this house?
No, we didn't have springs like they're here. But I'll tell you what did happen here. My great-grandmother and grandfather came here when they moved here in the 1800s. They moved from Arkansas, I think, to here. And they stopped right here at this place where these springs are and stayed all night and watered their horses and rested for the night. And that's what's neat about this place to me. And we heated with wood. We had to bring in wood every night. And we washed wood. We had to make a campfire. We put the wash tubs on it and get the water hot.
Is that how you washed your clothes?
That's how we washed our clothes. Yes.
You didn't have a washing machine?
No washing machine, no gas, no electric, no nothing. We just built a fire, washed it, rinsed it, and hung it on the line. And you know what we washed it on?
What?
Washboard. You go up and down and up and down. Take each piece and go up and down on this washboard. And
that probably took forever.
It took a long time to do all, but we washed every Monday and ironed every Tuesday.
If you didn't have electric, how'd you iron?
We had to build a fire and put the irons on it, and then we would switch irons. When this iron would get cold, then we'd switch to the one that was getting hot, and then we'd put this one up to get hot. Took a long time to iron too.
What'd you do for fun?
Well, I liked to go to Grandma's because we milked the cow. However, I never did get a squirt. Never learned how. And I gathered eggs from the chickens. And then if we needed butter, I churned the butter in this thing that had a paddle and wheel.
What was your grandma's house like?
It was very small. Like I said, no electric and no gas or anything in it. And no water. We had to draw water from a well and bring it in. And Grandma had a feather bed that she slept on, made of feathers, chicken feathers, or duck feathers, or whatever they were. And every morning she made that bed up real smooth. And nobody better touch that bed. So nobody sat on the bed, and her bed was in the living room.
Did any of the company just come in and sit down on her bed?
No. Nobody sat on the bed.
What was your grandpa like?
He was a cranky thing. He didn't like anything or anybody, I don't think. He was just cranky. Grandma's sweet, real sweet woman. She talked to me just like I was a grown-up. We just talked and had good times. And that's why we all have Ann for our middle name. Her name was Lindsey Ann. My name's Ella Ann. Your grandmama's name is Eugenia Ann. Your mama's name is Jessica Ann. And you're Lindsey Ann. And you can name your little girl Ann too. But it's because I love my grandma so much. And all here they call her Annie. She helped with all the babies being born.
What did she look like?
She always looked old to me because my mother was the 12th child. And she was 44 years old when she had my mother. So by the time I came, she looked old, but real sweet. And she had one pair of beads. That's all the jewelry she had at all. And, just one pink pair of beads. Some of the kids from California seen her.
How old was she when she got married?
Well, she was 22.
Sisters, let's go
She married in, I think
down
it
in the river to
was
pray.
1895.
As I
I
go
wasn't born
down the
then.
I
river
don't
to
think so.
pray,
I wasn't either.
studying about that good
lived to
old
be
way, and you show it
About 90,
the
I think.
golden crown.
Close to
Good
90.
Lord,
How old
show
were you when
me
she
the
died?
way.
I think I was.
Oh, brothers,
19.
let's go down.
She died
Let's
at,
go down.
in the hospital. It was the first
Come
time she
down.
had ever been in the
Oh,
hospital.
brothers, let's
First
go
time
down.
in her life. She was
Down
nearly
in the
90.
river to pray.
And she died. She had pneumonia.
As I went
And she died
down
in
in the
Tulsa.
river to pray,
But we brought her back
studying
here, and
about
she's buried
that
in
good
Allen
old
Cemetery.
way, and you show
Did she
it
sing songs to
the
you like you did
golden
me?
crown.
Oh,
Good
yes, she
Lord,
did.
show me the way.
The only one I remember was the consecrated cross-eyed bear. And I'd say, Grandmama sang the Seek Recital Bear.
Will you sing a song with me, Mimi?
What are we going to sing? What would we sing?
Ain't she sweet?
Ain't she sweet? Oh. Can you start it?
Ain't she sweet?
See her coming down
Down the street.